Alright guys, what's up? So I haven't seen you guys all day today, so basically this is what happened. Worked out today, didn't really vlog at all, so I'm gonna go ahead and step on this Stairmaster, as you can see right there. I'm gonna spend about 30 minutes in there, and I have to go take some progress pictures for you guys and myself, Instagram, and for Carlitos, because I need him to just assess my physique and see where I'm at. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit at the end of this, and then I'll take you guys home, and then we gotta take care of some things. So let's step on this devil machine. I practiced a little bit of posing after those 30 minutes on the Stairmaster. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some pictures that I took, that I sent to Carlitos. Why did I say it so white? And basically I'm going to talk a little bit about what I'm noticing in my body, and also just some weak points that I need to work on. So here are some of the pictures that I took. Alright guys, just very quickly, I'm going to briefly run through these pictures that I'm about to show you. These are 3 pictures of my potential poses. They're not 100% determined yet. These are just what I am practicing with and just seeing how I could potentially put these together to best fit my body. When you come up with a posing routine, you have to see what works best with your body. But anyways, there's a lot of things that I still need to fix. Obviously, abs is definitely one of them. For me, I hold a lot on my midsection when I bulk up. So for me, that's one of my key things that I need to really work on. But the arms are starting to come in. Shoulders are looking nice and round. Last competition, I lost a lot of size in my arms and in my shoulders and in my chest. So this time around, to actually see that there's a lot of volume in these areas is kind of very exciting. I am truly excited to see my physique like this. And for many of you guys have seen my other video when I competed, this is a big difference. This is definitely a big difference. My back is still looking big and shredded like always. I mean, that's the one place where I start to drop body fat very quickly. The only thing, as you can see, is basically the little love handle that I have at the bottom. But what I notice is that as time goes on, that part of my back gets smaller and smaller. And then little by little, that Christmas tree will start to come in. And hopefully we can start to tailor up the top part of my back, which is something that I really want to work on. I have the width, I have the size, and now it's all about just maintaining it and trying to make it look as chiseled as possible. Now, like I said, these are just potential, poses. As time gets closer to the show, they're going to be tweaked a little bit. And also, I have a better idea of what I can actually do with my body. And this is just a potential pose. I'm not 100% sure about this one, but I really do like how my arm looks. It looks very muscular. It's starting to look very nice and tight. The only thing is that this pose, for some reason, it kind of looks like I'm trying to hide something, and then it really bloats out my stomach. So I'm going to have to see how I can tailor this. But like I said, look at the size that I'm holding on to this time. And it's just all about tailoring that waist, getting the obliques to come out for me mentally. When I see this, I know there's a lot of things to work on, but also looking at this and comparing it to my last show, I have to say I am feeling 100% ready, and I'm 100% I'm excited to do this show for you guys. So hopefully you guys like that. Give me some critique if you guys want to. I'm totally open to it. And that's basically it. These are my 3 poses that I'm running with right now, and later on I'll give you guys a little bit more of a show in the next videos to come. Right now it's eating time. It's about 10 o'clock basically. It's gonna be 10 o'clock, and I just got home and I literally haven't had a real meal. So since things are gonna start to change, since it's week 8, literally 2 months away from the show, things are going to change as in nutrition. Things are going to change as in more cardio, more posing practice, more just a little bit amplifying everything. So in that spirit of amplifying everything, we're going to amplify food. And what okay, so you guys can see the actual like ratio. This is my face, and this is the bowl of food that I'm gonna eat. I have a mixture of stuff in there just because I need to hit my macros, and I haven't been good at hitting my numbers today. So I just decided to make like a mixed bowl of everything. I have rice at the bottom, lettuce, 3 servings of ketchup, egg whites, whole eggs, and just it's just a mixture of stuff. And if it's gonna taste good, I have no idea. I haven't taken a bite yet, but this is gonna be my main meal after cardio, after working out. I had a couple snacks throughout the day, but this is what's necessary as of right now. This is what I'm gonna eat, and then I didn't take the camera with me to the gym to get actual workout footage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a 2-dayer. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for back and arms. Since I said everything's gonna change, the workout's gonna change a little bit. Like today. Today was all about like slowing down the tempo and just really feeling the muscle, which felt great, but at the same time it still sucked. Like, I mean, sucked as in like, you know, it burned. It was like a different type of burn that I'm not used to. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow, so that way you guys can get an idea of what's going to be happening, what's changing as of these 8 weeks, and then we'll go from there, guys. So here we go. So I'm going to give you guys some updates in a couple minutes, but for now, gym time. What's up, guys? I have another commentary for you guys, and I just want to start off by saying thank you for watching this video, because it is going to be a little bit longer than usual. But anyways, this workout started off with arms, and we started off with the preacher curl. These next 3 exercises that you're going to see are going to go back to back to back, and they're about anywhere from 10 to 15 reps each, except for the last movement. So we did preacher curls, then tricep, I guess like a French press you can call it. Just try to go as heavy as you can on those both movements, and then basically at the very end, I did push-ups with my hands facing out. I was the only one who did this modification. Carlitos wanted me to make sure that I got as much as I could of a tricep pump. As you can see here, my tricep kind of like sticks out, which is basically kind of what we're going for. As in terms of my physique. So when I hit my poses, the tricep really just stands out. Then we moved on to very, very heavy barbell curls. So as you can see, I'm wearing wrist wraps, so that's why my form is like horrible in these. So I'm not necessarily used to doing these movements so heavy. Then we moved on to close grip incline tricep press. Another movement I'm definitely not used to, but it felt amazing on my tricep. It's just that my wrist cannot take it. I have injuries from when I used to do wrestling, and my thumbs and my wrist and my shoulders are kind of like a little tweaked. So these movements kind of were a little difficult at first, so that's why the weight had to be a little bit lower, and I just had to focus more on what I was really doing. Then to finish off, we did the famous, the infamous, better yet, hammer curls. Anywhere from, I think we did 25 reps, or 15 to 25 reps, really heavy, supersetted with the overhead tricep press as well. Just trying to get that long head of the tricep really just thick. And like I said, that's one of our key things that we're really, really trying to work on. So then we moved on to back. Now back was kind of just easy, breezing through it, except for this movement. Carlitos had to freaking throw all this crazy ass weight, and I got thrown off. So we did about 3 heavy sets here of close grip pull downs, and as you can see, my hand could not take it. Like, my hands were so sweaty. That's the only thing about whenever I hit back or anything like that, my grip just can't take it. Then we moved on to very, very heavy upright rows after doing this. And then, like I said, it was just a very, very easy workout. We kept it very simple. It was more of like an arm blaster type of workout, just trying to get the arms as thick as possible. Then we moved on to a barbell row with a barbell deadlift. supersetting both of those together, and then that was pretty much it for back. We didn't keep it very heavy for the last movement. We're just trying to save our back, our lower backs primarily for leg day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Give that a try. Each exercise was about 5 sets, anywhere from 15 to 25, and that was basically it. Look at my scruffy hair, dude. Like, I need a haircut. Hopefully I'll get one tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed that workout. Try it out. I'm having myself a meal and editing a video as of right now. And I'm doing this together at the same time, but this is my first official meal of today, April 4th. I have my fancy bowl again, different bowl, but still same thing. Bunch of eggs, a bunch of eggs, a lot of them. Yay. And some potatoes, a whole packet of potatoes actually. And that's one thing I needed to tell you guys. Second thing is, I have been using the weighted scale that I showed you guys, and I gotta tell you, I love that thing. I am in love with it. Hold on, you guys are a little blurry. Just to keep you guys updated, weight is going down slowly but surely. And what I really like about it, like I said in the previous video, is that the scale itself, sorry, it tracks your water, your mass, it tracks everything. So that way you guys know that I'm not lying. There is an app for it, and I put a goal in. Now this is an estimated goal just to give the app what it wanted. I think I put in like 185 or 180, like stage weight, you know. But I'm using it more so just to track in my weigh-ins. Now, it's been 6 days since I've been using it, and there you go. There's a list of it. It's basically the same thing, the weight gurus. And at the very bottom, today I weighed in at 189.4. If you don't believe me, check in the last weight right over here. 189.4. We dropping down. So everything is going perfectly. Hopefully you guys like that physique update. I'm hungry, man. So hopefully you guys like that physique update. And my weight is going down. I'm shooting for maybe like 180, 185 on stage. I mean, we still have 8 weeks, so everything is really changing now. That's why the diet's changing a little bit. Like, that's why I have these bowls, just so I can have more volume. And then weigh-ins are going to be consistent now. I have no way of missing my weigh-in because this thing actually lets me know that I didn't weigh in a day or something. So it has a constant reminder, which I like. That's 2. Second, I've been practicing posing a lot, so I'm keeping you guys very updated. I'm practicing posing, taking pictures, and then on top of that, training is changing. Hopefully you guys saw a little bit. We're still lifting pretty heavy. My form is still not 100% like perfect, clean, but as we get closer to the show, things will get a lot more smoother. Like the way I do things are going to be more controlled, more focused. Tempo is a big thing. Tempo, when you're lifting, when you're trying to get condition, tempo, speed, reps will be your friend. Now, you know how like normally people always tell you, you know, higher reps, lighter weight? That is true. However, you have to assess according to your body. You see, myself, I feel like if I don't lift really heavy, I will get very small very fast. So you have to mix a little bit of both of what's going to change your body and maintain the muscle mass that you have, according to the speed, the tempo, the weight, the reps, everything. Everything is important at this point. So that being said, yeah, that's what's going on. Cardio is being bumped up to 4 to 5 to 6 times a week, depending on the week. Right now, more so 4 to 5. Maybe when we get to like week 4 and so on closer, maybe, you know, 6 times a day. I mean, 6 times a day, 6 times a week. Oh my God, I'd be drained. But as of right now, I'm only staying to the Stairmaster 30 minutes and then going straight into posing and then maybe hit some abs after that. The reason I want to hit posing before I hit my abs is just because I want to see where they're at before I get a pump in them. It doesn't make sense to get a good pump in my abs and then go pose and then they don't really look like that tomorrow morning. So yeah, you guys are all updated now, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. I gotta eat my bowl. So real quickly before I go to work, I just got a notification from my friends at the sub shop. So for you guys who are wondering where I get my supplements and stuff like that, I get them from the sub shop. It's a locally, a Chino Loco store, which my friends do own. They are my sponsors, more so friends, and they have now created a website. It's a Square website. You go ahead, check the link in my description. It's going to be www.thesubshopchino.com, and basically at the very end, when you are finished shopping, I have a little surprise for you guys. At the checkout point, go ahead and enter in where it says promo code Pablo Gains, and guess what? You are going to save some money. So go ahead and check it out, guys. This is something that we've been trying to get in the works for you guys, because I know a lot of you guys watching are wondering how to get some of the supplements that I have, or just want to get supplements at a cheaper price. And you guys will be getting it at a very, very discounted price, especially now with my discount. So hopefully you guys enjoy that, test it out, and then buy some supplements. Go ahead and check one of my previous videos where I talk about supplements, and check out the ones that I personally recommend to you guys. Maybe I might do a separate video just talking about that, so that way you guys can get my stack. So yeah, enjoy that, and do it! To end the night, to end this video, just want to talk a little bit about cardio. Just very quickly, I'm going to brief through it. Right now I'm doing 30 minutes, anything more than 30 minutes on cardio right now. 30 to 45 minutes on the Stairmaster, anywhere from 4 to 6 times a week. Now, when is it the right time to use cardio? When should you use cardio? Now, a lot of people use cardio as their immediate thing for fat loss, and that is a big no-no. Don't do that. Don't assume that if you do massive amounts of cardio, you're going to shed all the pounds that you want to. The only way you're going to be able to do that is being in a caloric deficit, meaning basically whatever your caloric intake is, you're just going to start slowly bringing down the numbers. That's basically the only way you're going to be able to lose weight and just shed off those extra pounds that you really want. Now, when you utilize cardio, it's going to be at that point where you're starting to diet down, you're starting to be in a caloric deficit, and you no longer see progress. You no longer see rapid progress, basically. In the first 3 weeks of a cut, when you start cutting, especially for myself and a lot of other people that I've had do this, for the first 3 weeks, you will see a lot of fat loss. You will see a lot of water loss as well, like weight loss. And that is just basically your body getting adjusted to the caloric deficit that you're creating. So let's say, for example, myself, I started off, eating whatever I wanted. So I was eating maybe a good 4,000 calories a day. Easily. Very, very easily, because I would eat anything in sight. When I started counting macros again, I was eating anywhere from 31 to 35. Now, I started dropping down body fat and started dropping down weight very, very quickly the first couple of weeks, because I created that caloric deficit of around 250 to 500 calories just by tracking my macros. And that's just me estimating, because I'm not 100% sure, but that's just me estimating. Now that I'm doing the cut, I'm intaking about 2,800 calories, give or take around there, per day. Now, I'm hitting my numbers, so that way I'm hitting 28,000 calories. 28,000. No, sorry. 2,800 calories a day. Now, when I do cardio, I pay attention not only to the time, but at the same time, I pay attention to whatever says calories. Now, those calories are obviously going to be estimated. They're not 100% sure, but I always try to shoot for at least 250 to 400. And basically, that is going to keep me in a caloric deficit. I use that so that way I can still see fat loss progress. I can still see cuts coming in. I still maintain strength. I still maintain muscle. You're going to lose muscle if you do too much cardio. And that is the biggest issue that a lot of people do. And the other thing is that people who just tend to eat clean, they may be eating very, very clean, like salads, salmon, and all that stuff. But if you're not tracking your calories, guess what? You may be eating way too much, surprisingly, or you may be eating way too little. And that will also hinder your fat loss progress. So I totally recommend to start counting at least calories. If you don't care about macros, at least count your calories. Then start adding cardio to create a deficit so you can lose some weight. All right, so that's when you use cardio. That's when you should really use cardio. Don't just do massive amount of cardio thinking that you're going to lose weight. You will see some water loss, but after that, guess what? You're burning through your muscle, buddy. You work so hard for it, so why? I don't understand. So anyways, with that being said, I did some cardio today. I took it semi-light. So I only shot for 200 today because tomorrow is legs, and Carlitos has already warned me that tomorrow is going to be a horrible leg day, meaning it's going to be an amazing workout. But I realized that today's Tuesday and yesterday was Monday, so that means that I failed. I failed because I didn't get my burrito, and I went to go get it today. So I got some Chipotle today. I entered it in my macros and I'm set for today. I hit my macros. This is my last meal. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm going to go home, eat this, and then I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And for you guys who are cutting or trying to lose weight, remember what I said. At least start counting your calories. Don't do massive amount of cardio. Count your calories. Create a deficit of anywhere from 250 to 500 per day, literally per day. And then that's when you'll start to see fat loss. That's when you'll start to see some cuts. That's when you will see constant progress. And start anywhere from 3 to 5 times a week. Don't go balls deep and go 5 times a week. Start slow, 3. Then let your body get accustomed to that. Add another one. Then add a 5th one. Let your body start to get accustomed to things. Don't try to just go in like a New Year's resolutioner and just try to cram everything in 1 week and then all of a sudden give up. That's how you create binges. That's how you create short-term fat loss goals, and then they fall through. And I don't want any of my subscribers, I don't want any of you to be like that. So be consistent. Track everything. It may be tedious at sometimes, but trust me, it works. This is what works. So, love you guys. See you guys in the next vlog. Peace out. I'm gonna go have me some Chipotle. See you guys in tomorrow's leg day video.